Have you ever heard that you need to create a signature program? I know a lot of coaches, a lot of big gurus in the space say you need to have a signature program if you want to grow your business. However, that's an advice that could actually hurt you. So this is what we're here to discuss today. I'm Alina Vincent, and I'm passionate about helping experts package and monetize their expertise through online programs. So you might be hearing a contradiction, right? I am all about helping people create trainings, helping people create courses, helping people create programs. And yet, I'm completely against the whole idea of a signature program. So let's discuss. First of all, put it in the comments if you're watching me right now, so I know that you're here. If you're watching this as a replay, just put there, I'm watching as a replay, so I know. And the very first question I'm going to ask you, we're going to make it interactive, is have you heard this idea of a signature program? Have you ever wanted to create a signature program? Have you tried creating a signature program? Or maybe you think you already have a signature program in your business. So let me know. People are saying, can't wait. No doubt you're going to rock this. So people are saying, hi, Nikki. Hi, Judith. Oh, and I love this because this is a Facebook Live on my page and not in the group. I can actually see your names. It's been a while since I've done a Facebook Live on my page. So yay, very excited. Excited to see you here and excited that we're doing this. So let me bring the agenda up so we can put them, so first of all, what we're doing here is a part of a new free series that I'm putting together for Program Creation Series. Yesterday, I did another Facebook Live in our Facebook group, Business Owners Who Think Big. If you're part of that group, say yay if you watched that Facebook Live. And yesterday, I was talking about 7 questions you should ask yourself before you start creating a program. Today, we're going to talk about why thinking that you need to create a signature program and why trying to create a signature program might actually hurt you. And over the next few days, I'm giving you additional ideas for what you can start thinking about, how you need to maybe change your mindset or start thinking differently if you want to create a profitable and successful online program that can grow your business. So if you have some other ideas or other questions around online programs, put them in the chat because I would love to see if I can make it part of the series as well. I have several of the topics already set, but I'm still kind of flexible on a couple of them. So if you have ideas, something you would like me to discuss, something you would like me to explain, or some questions you have around creating your online programs, put them in the comments. I will definitely take a look and see what I can do about it. Great. So Mercedes, she says, I haven't had one, so as far as I understand what she means with it. All right, so yeah, let's first define. Really good point. And do I have my thing? Okay, so here's the topic. I'm going to show this. So why you should not create a signature program. So let's start with a simple definition. What is a signature program? How people define it is signature program is a program that combines your unique system, your unique signature method, includes everything that you know, includes everything that you do in your business, and kind of becomes this signature product that people know you for, that people recognize you for, that sets you apart, that makes you unique. So a signature program is basically, by definition, is the online version, a digital product of everything you know. And this is the thing that I have the biggest problem with, because trying to start your business by creating a signature program is a really, really, really bad idea. So let me see. There's probably like 7 different reasons I can come up with why it's really bad. Number 1, I completely agree with the idea that creating an online program is a great step in the right direction when you're first starting an online business. So don't get me wrong, online programs are awesome. What's not good is thinking of it in terms of a signature program. It's kind of like going to an author, a brand new author, and saying you need to start your writing by writing War and Peace. It's huge undertaking. It's a lot of pressure, and we feel like we need to put everything that we know, everything we've done, all of our life work, everything that we think we will be doing, and all of the different modalities and all of the different solutions we provide for people into one program. This is 100% how people react to when you tell them you need to create a signature program, because I've been in that boat myself. I've made that mistake myself. And I set on my signature program or my signature method for months. And then eventually I had something really pretty. It had rhyming letters in it, and it had nothing to do with the reality of what my people wanted. It had nothing to do with the reality what I actually wanted to deliver, but it sounded really good. So a signature program is not something you ever create. It's something that eventually you might become known for a certain program. So when people come to me and say, I need to create a signature program, the very first thing we do is we drop the word signature, and it releases so much pressure off your shoulders. So breathe. You don't need to have a signature program. You need to create a program if you want to start your business online, if you want to have a leverage and scalable business, but don't try to create a signature program, because where you're going to get stuck with that is you're going to overthink it. You're going to put way too much information into it. You're going to end up making it like a year long, because if you're trying to put everything you know into one program, it's going to be overwhelming for you. It's going to be overwhelming for your people. Nobody will ever be able to go through it. And it will take you years to even like think that you're ready to put it on the market, because it's almost like write your memoir right now. And you think, I'm not ready yet. I'm not finished yet. What if I do something else amazing in the next couple of months, in the next couple of years? So it does not feel like a completed thing you should be able to create right now. And that's why people don't create it. I do live events that all about creating an online program. It's called High Profit Live Event. And I'll actually share with you in just a little bit how you can get a scholarship ticket to come to this live event. The next one is happening in April. But I can't tell you how many people come to me and say, I've been working on my signature program for the last 3 years, or I spent the last 19 months trying to put my signature program together, and it still doesn't feel complete. And nobody has ever seen those programs. Nobody has ever bought those programs, because they're trying to create something that's this elusive unicorn. So, and this is one thing I'm so passionate about that I'm ready to rant about this anytime anybody brings this up. So in my vocabulary, signature program is a really, really bad word. So let's see if we would love to hear. I'm just looking at the comments. Let me know what you're thinking. Let me know if this is making sense. So, and I'm going to give you a couple more examples. So, for example, when I started my business, when I actually started creating programs for my own business, and after I decided that signature program route was not working for me, I looked for one thing I was good at. I looked for one thing I felt like I had expertise in. People were asking me about how I do this specific thing, which was how to get clients from Facebook without paying for Facebook ads. And it was something that people were already searching for. So there's a whole bunch of things that came together. It's something that I wanted to teach. It's something that I knew and I just understood. And it was one solution to one specific problem. And the solution and the question was, how do you get clients from Facebook without paying for Facebook ads? So if I were trying to do a signature program about everything I knew about Facebook, about everything I knew about marketing, about everything I knew about how to niche yourself, how to find your ideal clients, how to create a marketing message, how to position yourself, how to attract clients, how to convert them, how to create programs for them, how to sell. This would take, it's an enormous undertaking. I would have never been done. However, if you look at creating programs as there's one solution, but my people are already looking for, they're already coming to me because they can see that I am doing this well. This is something I've been maybe working with people one-on-one for years, and now I want to create a tangible product that exists outside of me, outside of my brain, something that can create passive stream of income. This is where you need to be starting. So you start with creating a program, like any program. Well, there's of course certain criteria. If you want to watch my yesterday's Facebook Live on 7 questions you should ask yourself in order to create a program. I also just finished a challenge. It's called 6-Figure Idea Challenge, where we talked from how to start generating ideas, how to evaluate them, how to test them, how to validate them to come up with the good idea for your program. If you do all that work, then you can just take that next step. Now, all of the people who say that they have a signature program, I can guarantee they did not start it with that. A lot of people who, like you can probably know in any industry, especially in this online coaching industry, people are who have multi-million dollar businesses, people who have big, gigantic 100,000 people lists, they all have a signature program. However, it's not the first program I've ever created. What happened is they created one and it worked. They created another one. Maybe it didn't work. They created 2 or 3 more. And then eventually they created a program that everybody wanted to buy. Everybody was like, ooh, this is what we've been looking for. Then once that program bubbles up, you go, that's going to be my signature program, if you want to use that name. So the signature program, you can't choose a signature program. It chooses you. And the more concise, the more precise, the more focused it is on one solution to one problem, the more you can get known for it, the more people can recognize you for it. So a signature program is never like everything you do and your whole entire method and how you work with 10 different types of people addressing 10 different solutions. This is what we assume that is. A signature program is a program that becomes your bestseller. A signature program is the one that becomes that blockbuster at the movie office. And when you're creating it, of course, you got to put everything you have into it. You got to put your passion, you got to put your expertise, you got to put your desire to help people and transform people. But you don't have this intention that this is going to be my signature program because it's too much pressure on you. So you create a program and then the testing of it and marketing it and getting people enrolled into it will tell you if this is going to become your most popular best-selling program. So I'm going to look at the comments because I see some comments coming in and see what you're thinking and let me know if you have any questions about it. And then I'll summarize it a little bit more. Barbara says, phew, yes. Oh, and then, like, I have to hide behind it. Barbara says, this takes the pressure off. I'm a 30-year executive recruiter and now coach people to have great careers. So much to know. I can just get them started, take stock of your life. Is there a balance? If not, what do you want? How important? Yes, plenty. How important is money, time, flexibility? The evaluation and clarity is the first stage, plenty for one program. Yes, so let's say I'm just going to play with this topic because it's I can talk about it, something specific. So executive recruiter and coach people how to have great careers. So you could potentially have, I don't know, like 10 different programs from what you just said. So you could help people get a raise. You can help people outline the perfect career path for them. You can have a separate program on how to have interviews or how to be a better leader or how to manage teams underneath you. So I'm sure there's so many things that you can, or even like how to be more productive, how to have better communication with your team and your upper and the lower management and all of that stuff. Each of them could become a separate program. And then depending on who you are, who your audience is, where the demand is, how you explained it, who you attracted to those programs, one of them could put in. It doesn't mean you need to create 10 programs to see what your signature program is. You can create one and then it could become the bestseller and it's going to become the foundation for your entire business. But sometimes we create the first one and we go, yeah, that's not quite what I want to be known for. Or that's not quite what makes me happy if I'm going to be teaching it for the next 10 years. And you're like, ooh, but maybe I'll create the next level. Or maybe I create something that's tangential to it that addresses the same ideal audience, but it's a little bit like how to get a raise versus how to be a better leader, right? Which one do you start with? Whatever one you want to start with, whatever people are already asking you for, whichever one you think might be easier to create. There's lots of different decisions you can make in order to choose which one to start with. And then one of them could become your best seller. And once that happens, you focus all of your attention, all of your marketing, all of your conversations, all of the podcasts, all of the interviews on that specific program. And because you drive all that traffic to that one really successful program, it becomes seen as your signature program. I just call it a bestseller. I just call it my most popular. This could become your introductory. This could become like the program you're known for. But you don't start by thinking this is what I'm going to create, because way too much pressure. It's like, again, I'm going to use the best author. The new author example, it's kind of like going to a new author, giving them a piece of paper and saying your very first book should be the biggest bestseller you write in your whole entire career and your whole entire life. It's not possible. It's too much trouble. And most likely you'll never get anything out of that author, because we just don't know which one's going to become the one that we get known for. You know some authors who wrote the very first book and they became famous, and we know some authors who've written for like 70 years and their very last book, maybe even something that got published after they passed away, became the bestseller. You just never know what that big thing will be, and you can't expect it, because otherwise it will never see the light of day. So this is why I'm saying it's going to hurt your business, because if you're going to sit on something and hope that this is going to be the best thing you'll ever create, you will never create it. You will never be happy with it. It will never be perfect enough. So that's kind of my big spiel. A question is, how can you create a program from your book soon to be published? Ooh, this is such a hot topic. So Tina, I will definitely be talking about that at my event. So let me kind of use this as a tangential thing. So I have a live event coming up in April 11th through 13th, 2019 in San Diego. And it's 3 days of hands-on experience of everything that you can ever think about around creating online programs. So it's a workshop style. You will be working in your own program. You will be brainstorming ideas. You will be narrowing down the ideas to the hot one. You will be talking about the titles. You will be working on some marketing materials. How do you actually present your program to people? How do you price it? What do you include? What do you not include? What technology do you need? Like, do you need a membership site? How do you get started with telling people about your program? So all of this is happening in April. And what I have for you is, I want to tell you how you can get a $2,000 scholarship to come to this event as my guest. If anybody is interested, let me know while I'm looking at other comments. So I have a really special offer that's good for the next 2 weeks to get a full scholarship to come to this event, and it's a $2,000 ticket. Let me know if you want to know, and I will, while I'm and yes, Lindsay, if you're absolutely right. If you're watching this in the Facebook group, if you want to put comments there, that's just comments in the Facebook group. So you need to be on my fan page if you want me to see your comments, or if you want to see your questions. I will go and check them out later, but that's just a share. So I'm only seeing the comments on the fan page. So thank you so much for bringing this up. Yeah, thank you. Great. So, and Crystal says, I'm planning on putting my core teaching into many mini programs. So I would not even call them mini programs. They can be like a full-blown program, which is 5 weeks or 7 weeks, like 5 module courses. But just don't think of it, every single problem, every single program you create needs to address a different solution to a different problem. This way you can say, would you like this or this or this? And I would not even call them mini trainings, because once you start talking, you'll realize how much you know about this, about any of the subject. And Eve says, I just feel so encouraged with your challenge in this Facebook Live program series. Yay! Makes perfect sense to me. Also, I may decide to change, so Diane, decide to change my niche someday, then I'll be stuck with a signature program that's no longer served me. Yes, that's another thing. So, great. So yeah, let me talk to, oops, the wrong one. So Lee says, I can't see myself there, but you're so right. I used to think I need a signature program. And what is a quiz? Oh my gosh, that's a big word I don't know how to say. To what I was told it would be. I think that 5-day challenge, which is you, helps not only bring it down the most basic level, It helps you when you used to define the signature program. Absolutely. And again, a signature program, if you just look at the definition, that signature program is something that people get to know you for. This is kind of your expertise one. This is your intro program that you drive all of your marketing to. This is the door to your whole entire empire of everything else you can do. Then yes, like in that sense, you can have a program that you're known for. But thinking when you're approaching to creating your, especially if it's your very first program, that this has to be my signature program and it has to include all of me, this is the biggest mistake you can make. So as I said, let's talk about how you can get $2,000 scholarship to my event and also get a really amazing bundle for just applying for the scholarship. So here's how the process works. If you would like, if you're interested in coming to this event, if you're interested in creating your very first or your next online program and do it in a really supportive environment with hundreds of other action taker experts in different industry. So it's a great networking event. It's a great place to meet potential JV partners. And it's, of course, great place to come and brainstorm ideas, get really laser focused on what's going to get you to that next level. We have people, dozens of people who've started even selling their programs before they left the event. And when they walked through the door, they did not have an idea, even a clue of what they were going to create. So things happen fast. If you've noticed, I don't do too much fluff. We get things done. We get down to business, and you have the whole entire blueprint on creating your own really awesome 5-week or 7-week program. So this is what this event is all about. So to apply for a scholarship for this event, to come and get the whole entire ticket waived, the $2,000 ticket fee waived, you can go to businesssuccessedge.com/HPP scholarship. And I'm going to put it in the comments here as well. So the process looks like this. You are applying for a scholarship. So it's going to have a quick little, like, give me your name and your email. And then it's going to take you to a longer form where we're going to find out a little bit more about your business. And we are looking for people who want to build an online business, have an expertise that you don't even need to know what that expertise is. We can help you dig into that. We can help you come up with the ideas for your program. We can help you narrow down from like 50 different ideas to one, or if you have no ideas whatsoever, we can help you come up with that idea. In addition to that, we are looking for people who want to create an online business, want to have online programs, and are going to show up and take action and contribute and bring value to this event. So if this is you and you would like to come and help get our support from me and my coaches in creating your program, this event is for you. So you can go right now and you can start applying for the scholarship. And here's a really amazing thing that's going to happen over the next 2 weeks. So the deadline for this is February 25th. To apply for the scholarship. And after you've been approved, so one of my team members will call you and they'll ask you some additional questions if they need to, and they will give you some additional details if you have any clarifying details, like if you need something else to make the decision, and they'll give you a link to claim or activate your ticket. That requires a $199 seat saver, and you will get it back when you come to the event, because we have a limited number of the scholarships we can give out. We have to put a limit on this. So once all of the tickets have been activated, we'll basically close this as well. So, but the idea is this way we know how many handouts to print. We need to know how much to set the room for. And so you're still getting a free ticket to this event, a complimentary scholarship, like a full scholarship to this event. However, you need to claim your seat, and then you'll get all of your money back when you show up at the event. So there's that piece. Now, in addition to this, if you claim your ticket before February 25th, you're going to get a couple more bonuses. So number one is you are going to get lifetime access to the recordings from the 5-day training, a 5-day challenge that I did last week called Six Figure Idea. So if you want to validate your idea that you already have, if you want to come up with a brand new idea, if you want to know how to brainstorm, generate additional ideas, how to validate them, how to evaluate them against each other, all of this we did in the 5-day challenge. By the way, if you were part of the 5-day challenge, the Six Figure Idea last week, put it in the comments so I'll know that you've been a part of it and that you liked it. So if you activate your ticket, you will get lifetime access to all of the recordings from that challenge, all of the Q&A calls, and all of the trainings that were included. So that's number one thing. Number two is you will also get 30-day accelerator program. So it's basically about 30 days before the event. So we'll start around the week of March 4th. So, and for 30 days, every single day, you're going to get email that helps you think more in terms of, am I thinking of creating the right program? How to generate better ideas for my program? Am I on the right track? Here's some additional considerations. What will this program do for me? And it includes a couple of phone calls, Zoom calls, group Zoom calls, coaching prior to the event. So you're going to get the most out of the event. So how does that sound? So that's on top of getting a $2,000 scholarship ticket. So you're going to get a scholarship ticket. You're going to get lifetime, where's my hand? You're going to get lifetime recording access to the Six Figure Idea Challenge to help you come up with new ideas and evaluate them anytime you need to. So you're only creating things that people actually willing to pay for. And you're going to get a 30-day accelerator program to help you get the most out of the event. And on top of that, the first 25 people, where's my, okay, so I'm just going to do 4. Okay, my hand doesn't work on the side. So the first 25 people who activate their tickets before February 25th will be invited to come to a mastermind the day before the event. So it's happening in the afternoon of the event. It's 2 to 5, and it's limited to, we have a limited space there. So it's only for the first 25 people who activate their ticket. You get to come to another bonus mastermind in person with me leading it and a group of people who know how to take action. So those are some of my private clients. Those are some of my people, like some of my top JD partners, and the first 25 people who activate their scholarship. So this is what's included. If you have any questions about any of the details, you can talk to my team. I'm going to put it on the chat. So a team at businesssuccessedge.com. And let me see, I'm going to put it here. So if you have any questions about what's included, if you want to ask any questions about the scholarship, if you want to find out more about the event, and we have like a regular event page too. So I can send that to you as well. That tells you a little bit more about the event and what's going on. But the main thing you need to know is I would love to see you there. I would love to help you package and monetize your expertise. I would love to help you come up with the right idea and knowing if you're putting too much or too little in your program, outline the whole entire program and know what technology you need to use and how to price it and how to talk to people about it so they can't wait to participate in your program. And as a conclusion, this whole entire Facebook Live was about why it is not a good idea to start by thinking that you need to create a signature program. And to review all of this is you need to have a program. You should have something tangible that is not related to your time, that's not related to you talking to people or teaching it live. You need to have something that lives outside of you. You take this intellectual property, you take this knowledge, you take this expertise, you take your experience. Once you package into a program, that's what allows you to train or coach 10 people as easily as you can coach 100 people. So your business becomes much more scalable, and you can offer it as an evergreen. So you can, maybe you're sick and you don't want to work, or maybe you're taking a vacation and your program will still deliver results to you people. This is what we teach at this event. So we teach you how to create the right program, how to choose the right topic that could potentially become your best-selling program. But I want you to forget about this pressure of creating your signature program as your very first program. So thank you so much. Already looking. Oh, Lindsay says already looking at the airline tickets. Yay! There we go. So very, very excited about this. I hope you, if you have any additional questions, post them here in the comments or post them in the group or send the question to my team. And I can't wait to see you there. And stay tuned for more videos in this program creation series over this week. Bye.